opening the bill, a left field fight that none of us saw coming. It kind of exists in that strange snakes and ladders purgatory that only happens in boxing. One fighter off the back of defeat to Canelo Alvarez, another off the back of a win over John Doherty. Jack Cullen and Avni Yildirim are backstage preparing to do battle.
Good opening couple of rounds to fight camp, Chris.
No easy fights was the motto, and already both of these men are finding out that that is true to form.
Good right uppercut from Cullen.
Yildirim just trying to stab the body and put some rounds in the bank for later on. He's perhaps finding it a little more difficult to get past those leads than he'd anticipated. Stiff jab, then a second, then a third. Now working the body. Cullen needs to get off the rope, but he comes back with really good left hook to the body. Referee thinks it was a little low. Looks okay from here.
He has to stay switched on, Cullen. He can't let that guard loosen and has to try and break the heart of Yildirim. Keep popping that jab out. He's got good variation with it. Like I said in the break there, can work in short range even though he's nice and tall.
Yildirim, hands low, just trying to bait something from Cullen. Gets a jab and a short left hook for his troubles. The sun just starts to bathe both of these fighters. We've had thunderstorms and rain all week, and thank goodness for a bit of sun just when we needed it.
He's trying to set up that right hand, Yildirim. He's giving Jack the eyes to the body. Like I said before, Jack is moving there. He's got to be careful. He's got to watch out for that right hand. That's better. Move to your right. Lovely short right uppercut from Cullen. Great action in this round.
Yildirim trying to parry as he comes forward, landed a stiff jab at the end of the round.
He's just started to fade slightly. Oh, there's a nice left hook there. I think he felt that, Yildirim.
Just the legs have gone a little bit flat for the first time, and Jack Cullen just maybe a breakthrough. Yildirim again, though, no backward gear.
I'm not sure if he noticed Cullen. There was definitely a step back from Yildirim there. There's a good left hook, and again, good work from Cullen.
And now Yildirim just holds on. Is this a mini breakthrough for little Lever's meat cleaver? Cullen just looking to set something else up again, and now it's Yildirim that holds on.
It doesn't need to get greedy, Jack Cullen. He needs to remain patient and look for those openings.
He's got time, 1 minute 40 in the 6th round. Digs that uppercut in short. Yildirim hurt here, hanging on. Stiff jab from Cullen, lovely, just short dig to the body, then the left hook off the back of it. Stiff exchange of jabs.
Oh, good work from Yildirim.
Lands that right hand now. Well, they have really taken some lumps out of each other here. Brilliant action for the fans in attendance. Just a cool breeze just brushes its way over Matchroom HQ, and that will be somewhat of a relief for both of these guys who are no doubt gasping for air as the clock ticks away. Cullen must start to sense victory here, just shimmying, feinting, looks for that jab. Yildirim doubles his own.
What an effort from both guys. Jack Cullen's boxed beautiful here. Definitely done enough for me to win this. Boxed well at range. Beautiful short shots. Credit to Yildirim, he's come all night. Fantastic fight to open fight camp.
Well, we asked what kind of ambition Avni Yildirim still had left after the Canelo payday. The answer is a fair amount. He pressed and pressed and pressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here at Matchroom headquarters, we go to the judges' score totals. Jean-Paul Van Imshoot, 100-90. Deanna Milani, 98-92. And Bob Williams scored this bout 97-93. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. And the new IBF International Super Middleweight Champion, Little Leaguers Meat Cleaver,
It's been a big week for Anthony Fowler, becoming a father for the first time. Supposed to be Roberto Garcia. He's brought in a very good late replacement in Rico Muller. Just chin checks Fowler there. Fowler himself has mixed up those straight rights down the middle and come round the side of the guard with him as well. Muller's probably the most vulnerable when he himself lets his hands go. That's when the gaps will appear for Fowler. He's kind of a fighter that tends to defend or attack. He's really doing both, and it's just down to Fowler to maybe start timing him as he lets those hands go, but he didn't time him that time. Got through with a good right hand. Fowler's in a fight here.
Absolutely. Just got to be careful when he throws that right hand, Muller. He doesn't come too far over his front foot, because Anthony Fowler does throw a lovely right uppercut.
His domestic rivals have had mixed fortunes in recent times. It was a brilliant win for Ted Cheeseman to regain the British title for a second time at light middleweight against JJ Metcalf. One of, if not the best, British light middleweight title fight since Macklin and Moore did battle in 2006. Kieran Conway, of course, lost to Suleiman Sissoko on the Canelo Saunders undercard in May. Nearly had a moment in the 9th round, Kieran Conway, but it wasn't to be for him. And of course, Scott Fitzgerald with a slow return to form from that wilderness that he was at in. Nice left hook from Anthony Fowler. There have been rumours, of course, that the Liam Smith fight is in the works. Eddie Hearn confirmed that earlier on this week. And now Fowler is trying to put an exclamation mark on a solid last round. Rico Muller, as he just felt the pace of this for the first time in the contest. Fowler just levers himself a little bit of space with the forearm. Jabs and thumps a 1-2 down the middle. Blood pouring from the nose of Muller, visibly reddened and busted up now. I have to say, Rico Muller
that's good work.
Hasn't wilted, but Fowler starting to put the hands together. 30 seconds on the clock in the 7th. Muller comes back with the left hook. Hasn't lost his shape, the German, yet, but he is showing just subtle signs of fatigue. He's stepping off, being pushed back a little more easily now.
Yeah, Fowler looking very spiteful.
Fowler misses that right hand, rolls under the oncoming left hook, just keeps tight on the ropes, just eats overhand right as he spun out.
Good left to the body. He's taking him really well, Muller.
Stiff jab, just buckled the legs, and the referee's going to have a look here. Bob Williams is stepping towards Rico Muller. Fowler opening the valves here.
Still hurt, Chris.
He's on unsteady legs on the ropes, and Fowler has got free rein over this. Williams has surely got to step in here. He's trying to keep the hands up. There's nothing coming back. The towel is about to come in. Muller fires back with a right hand. Surely Bob Williams has got to come in and make the call here. 50 seconds. How is he staying on his feet, Rico Muller? It's absolute target practice for Anthony Fowler. And in the 8th round, it is all over for Rico Muller. Well, I don't think many of us can say that our dad has been followed by 30,000 of the UK's finest fans to face two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the modern era, so it's quite hard for us to understand the shadow of expectation that looms over young Campbell Hatton. Hatton pressuring. Laskowski just catches him with the left hook high off the ropes. Jumps that into the body and just turns him again. Physically looks in good shape for 20 years of age. Laskowski has just switched to southpaw.
He just needs to set a few more traps. I mean, that will come. Like we say, he's already learning. He's learning on the job. Hasn't only had 20, I think it was 26 amateur fights, but doesn't need to be loading up. He's just winging those body shots in when he should be tapping to the head, tapping to the body, then dropping with the body shots.
Yeah, just telegraphing that right hand, which a tall fighter
good shot
will see coming. got a little bit of distance there just to see that one. We'll have the kind of next-gen series of shows that will be coming up as part of the Dazn schedule here in the UK, and no doubt he'll be featuring on plenty of those, just building his experience, slightly smaller audiences, just under the radar, applying his trade and trying to improve.
Sparring and ring time is the most important thing for Campbell at the minute. Just getting under those lights, getting the rounds under the belt.
Skoski looking to catch and counter with that left
Good
hook.
right hand there, Chris.
Yeah, Skoski has rarely stood still in this contest, just giving him little changes of look, switching stances and spinning off the ropes when he gets there, closing the space down on occasion. There is another switch. And he's made Hatton punch on the move, not always easy. He's looked a little more assured here, he's looked a little more in control. I'm not going to expect miracle improvements or big leaps in education at this stage of his career. And Peter Fury described it as it's like polishing a stone. Just chip away at it, make small improvements fight by fight. And that's what the aim will be with young Campbell Hatton. Just misses with the right hand. And they will tell him, no doubt, about loading up on those shots. But, well, he's been in control for the vast majority of those 4 rounds. Small shades of improvement again from Campbell Hatton. His dad applauds.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing here in Brentwood, Essex, England, we go to referee Mark Bates' scorecard. It reads 40-36 for your winner. He's still undefeated from Manchester, England, Campbell, the Hurricane Hatton.
Both 30 years of age, both defeats of the same man in Richard Riakporhe. Slightly different manners. Billum Smith was far more competitive. McCarthy says he had an off night, took the fight a little late notice and was bombed out inside the first half of the contest. Arguably the more improved of the two though, Tommy McCarthy. So the belts go up in the air. Tommy McCarthy's European, Chris Billum Smith's Commonwealth and the vacant British title. The winner will walk away with all 3. It was tense from both guys and the atmosphere has just changed in this outdoor arena.
Good jab from McCarthy, good feinting jab.
Billum Smith a little tense in the clinch, working away, keeping those hands high and tight. McCarthy just rolls under a left hook, and again, the two come together.
McCarthy has found no rhythm so far in the fight. It hasn't been able to get any boxing going really at all. And all of this clinching and wrestling will suit Billum Smith.
As I said, he's been in rounds and rounds with Lawrence Okoli and Daniel
good
Dubois,
right hand
but he
over
walks.
top, he's hurt.
Billum Smith
He's
onto
hurt
a
here.
right hand and he's buzzed Chris Billum
17
Smith.
seconds left.
Very little time left on the clock, and the Bournemouth fighter fires back here.
He did not see that punch coming.
Right over the top of the jab, it was held low. And that, as we mentioned, was the danger that he said he could exploit after watching the Vasyl Dutsar fight. He said, I'll find the punches that I need to at the right time. And well, just at the moment where Billum Smith looked to be in control, Billum Smith working his way into the contest. He's been investing in the body with consistency and regularity. Will that start to pay dividends? And at some point, will he be able to cash those checks later down the road? But McCarthy, so far good, just eats a left hook. His hand position was reasonable there, though. That wasn't that time, got through, and Billum Smith having a good spell here, arguably his best of the contest, and he tries to free himself a bit of room. Does he just sense a little breakthrough as McCarthy steps off now?
Mistake by McCarthy, trading with Billum Smith, paid the price.
Billum Smith just loading up on that right hand. McCarthy saw it coming, just trying to pitter-patter and open up gaps on the ropes, and McCarthy's gone a little flat-footed here. He's got to either hold or find an exit. Billum Smith having a great spell. McCarthy just clubs him round the back of the head, chipping away on the inside, but this is great from Billum Smith. Left hook eaten by the Bournemouth man and misses with his own. Big right hand from Billum Smith. Is McCarthy hurt here?
Fantastic action. He pokes his tongue out at us.
Well, he hurt us, and
his eyes look clear, but he is still taking shots. He's letting punches through, and I don't care how good your chin is, they will hurt.
Well, great spell this for Billum Smith, by far his best of the contest. McCarthy, though, going with him. This is brilliant stuff. Oh, we said they were saving themselves for something. It was moments like these. And suddenly Chris Billum Smith just having a moment here in round number 5. Billum Smith rips that right hand to the body. Oh, and he's pushing that lead hand into that cut now. Victor Loughlin may just warn him if he does that on a regular basis or does it too much, as McCarthy now just puts the glove up there too. Difficult time this for Tommy McCarthy.
Needs to get off those ropes. Whenever Billum Smith's having success, it's when he's on Tommy McCarthy's got his back to the ropes.
Of course, if it is stopped on the cut, it will go to the scorecards.
It looks really bad now, and you can see it's noticeably bothering him. The blood trickling through the eye. Look, he's winking there.
McCarthy jabs to the body, tries to stick the left hook in behind it.
Dabs the eye.
It's a long, long time in the fight left, this.
If you were Billum Smith's team, this would be the time you would say to him before the fight, this is going to be your rounds from 7, 8, 9, 10 onwards, that you pick it up and step the river on.
Well,
great work from McCarthy, real quality there.
It was indeed. Just a couple of short shots on the inside, uppercuts and hooks. Will the Billum Smith team feel like they want to take the risk of this going to the scorecards? They might want to finish this before it's stopped. Double jab by McCarthy. Billum Smith returns, but the Irishman just takes his feet back with him, loads up on the right hand, chops it through.
McCarthy trying to put the head in there now.
See him grimacing. He's trying to keep that poker face on McCarthy, but the eye is certainly bothering him. It's a deep cut right above that, right on that right eyebrow. Billum Smith chopping away with uppercuts on the inside. Another plot twist in this enthralling fight through the 7th round. Well, it opens straight away right on the corner of the eye, and the blood just taking a path around the eye, and as long as it doesn't flow into the eye and impede his vision, that's the most crucial thing, but he will be feeling it. Billum Smith pressing forward, stiff jab to the body
good
again, but each
return.
one absolutely.
Good pick and return from McCarthy. And now the body language looks good for McCarthy, just with that little rhythm from the feet. Good jab.
How this fight has ebbed and flowed.
Billum Smith needs to respond here. He can't allow McCarthy to do this. He's getting, oh, good right hand. Good right hand from McCarthy, perfectly timed.
Big round this, just when he needed it for Tommy McCarthy. You said 5 rounds apiece. I imagine the viewers watching at home have got this one close too, and it could be all on these last 2 rounds, and so far Tommy McCarthy is taking round number 11. Billum Smith.
This is what we call old schooling. He's getting old school, Billum Smith. McCarthy's just taking him around, tying him up, clinching him, letting him fall short, picking and returning. Look at that, tying him up.
Body work here, but McCarthy holds firm, replies with his own. Unbelievable final round. Where have they found this? This is where those early starts, the road work, the hard yards in sparring, and all the experience just gets left in the ring. And these are the kind of rounds that fighters leave a little bit of themselves in the ring as well.
This last 40 seconds could be the difference between winning and losing this fight for either of these men. Can one of them find a moment of quality?
They're both on the edge, aren't they? Both could find something, but both are also vulnerable in this stage. McCarthy lands. Billum Smith steps to him again, just smothers his work at this point. 20 seconds on the clock. McCarthy having a look, just tries to land the right hand over the jab, a cuffing blow. Billum Smith steps off now. McCarthy lunges in with a big left hook. Is he putting the punctuation mark on the performance of his career so far, Tommy McCarthy? Billum Smith just tries to feint into range. They come together at the final bell. And well, that was something very, very special indeed.
After 12 rounds of action here at Matchroom HQ, we go to the judges' score totals. John Latham, 115, 114, McCarthy. Mark Lyson, 115, 114, Billum Smith. And Ian John Lewis scores this contest 116 to 112 for your winner by split decision. He's still the Commonwealth and the new British and European Cruiserweight Champion, the fighting pride of Bournemouth, the gentleman, Chris Billum Smith.
Well, an unlikely but huge opportunity has landed in the path of Leigh Wood, who's had some career resurgence over the last 2.5 years. He'll know, though, that he needs the performance of his career tonight. A regular version of the WBA strap is up for grabs against Jesus Rojas when he came over and won that version of the WBA title. It was really a kind of you go, I go affair. Rojas didn't punch with him and exploit the gaps. Manny Robles had a little bit more success with that, but Leigh Wood so far is doing a little bit of both. He's having some success in this second round. Stabs to the body. Good combination punching from the Nottinghamshire fighter.
Good right uppercut on the inside, then 2 shots to the body.
Just changed the arc on that right hand on a couple of occasions too. Put it down the middle and then came around the side with it as well. He's not being bossed around, and Zhukan is affording him the respect, giving him the time to work. Zhukan just sinks a couple of shots into the body, but again has the head lifted by that uppercut. Right hand round the side. And he's switching sides really well with his attacks, Leigh Wood, but he hates the right hand over the top. That jab hand just came back a little low and he was in range.
We're all waiting for this onslaught from Khan to start.
Yeah.
But it's not coming. And in the meanwhile, Leigh Wood's picking these shots and maybe picking up these rounds too.
He just found a way to defuse the bomb.
He's got caught at a couple of right hands, just pulling out high with his head up high this round. But in no means is he outclassed or overmatched here. He's right in this fight, Leigh Wood. Good body shot from the southpaw stance.
Again, just catches him with the left hand, just blocks the gloves with that forearm, throws the left hook off the side, then comes around the right. He's in the flow here, Leigh Wood, and not a great deal is coming back.
I think he's starting to fancy this.
I think you might be right. I think this crowd might sense it too. He's pushed Zhukan right back into his shell here. And a mark of confidence too at this stage of the contest, that he's looking fresh enough to switch stances and find gaps from the southpaw stance. Hard to know what it sounds like at home, but ringside you can hear the snap of Wood's punches, the heavier handed shots landed, and that's what the judges will be hearing too. He's lead-handed, isn't he? Oh, lovely combination punching from Leigh Wood, starting to really put them together now.
That jab to the body has kept Khan at bay all night. Good right hand. And again. Straight back down to the body with the jab.
Well, he spent a long time in boxing's wilderness, Leigh Wood, teaming back up with Dave Coldwell. Oh, he's taken a good shot there from Dazn. He's not out of the woods yet. There's a champion just sensing a moment here.
Just tie him up.
Oh, huge right hand from Leigh Wood has put a punctuation on a fabulous performance against Dazn.
Caught him with the right hand. Caught him with the right hand. Same time he was throwing the left hook.
And he walked straight onto it.
Can he get a finish? Can he finish this?
Dazn in big
He's
trouble.
going for it.
As Leigh Wood putting his hands together here.
He's going to stop it. They're going to stop him.
Marcus McDonald's having a look at Dazn. He stopped it! Leigh Wood has the night of his life here in the Matchroom Square Garden. What a victory! He embraces Ben Davison, and his dreams have come true at Fight Camp.
What a night! What a finish! Sensational. Leigh Wood take a bow.